Welcome to the Sherri Johnson Show, the podcast for real estate agents who are ready to stop chasing their next deal and start building a business that provides predictable and consistent monthly income to even double or even triple your income and sales production in less than a year. I'm Sherri Johnson, international real estate coach, speaker, consultant, and the creator of the exclusive Goldmine Pipeline strategy that's helped thousands of agents add over 6 figures to even 7 figures to their bottom line. If you're ready to generate more leads, crush your income goals, and finally play the long game, you're in the right place. Let's dig in.
This is not amateur hour. You need to be with an agent who can navigate and effectively handle multiple offer bidding situations. And the wrong agent can cost a seller, or you, right? Seller. The wrong agent can cost a seller tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars. And so who you choose matters. Like, choose your agent first, and then we'll set the price together. Right? Just choose your agent first, then set the price. So we have a marketing strategy, but we should also be calling it a pricing strategy. And then we should also take the time to talk about a negotiation strategy, whether it's multiple offer bill or not. I think you need to show your value. You bring amazing value. And if you can list off those things that you do that exclusively differentiate you from every other agent, you are going to win every time. And that's really the point. How do you leverage yourself and your value so that you are the one who gets the listing appointment and convert it? Because if you are looking like every other agent, it's not apples to apples. We are better. We have better tools and services, of course, but it's not apples to apples. In fact, I think it's so important at the very beginning of your listing presentation, one of the first things you say is that, and I wonder why I can't see. One of the first things you say is that I want to really thank you. It's a privilege to be invited to your home, and I want to personally thank you for having me. I also want to point out that what I'm going to share with you is exclusive to Berkshire Hathaway Home Services and to me, Sherri Johnson. The services that we provide are exclusive. No one else in the market has my track record. No one has, does this extra added value that I do. And I'm going to go through what those are with you throughout my presentation. But I want to start by saying, I know you expect exceptional value. Remember, price is what people pay and value is what they get. And when you add value and show tremendous amount of value, people are willing to pay that because they get more. And if you don't tell them they get more, they think you're like every other agent. And so you have to be like, I don't want to say hyper competitive, but I want you to be able to compete at a higher level and win. And so saying thing is like, and so, or you say it as a question, I don't think it will be in your best financial interest, or it may not be in your best financial interest to list with someone who has less than 10% market share. Right? I'm just saying that's less than 1 out of 10 people. Not even a whole person. That's actually funny. But the point is that you have to have a better strategy. It's all about having a better strategy when you go into these appointments. Now, when you're on the phone with people and you're trying to get an appointment, don't forget, add value. I know you weren't thinking about selling this year. However, it may be in your best financial interest to first find out what your house is worth in today's market. Let's get you a pre-approval. We know how much you can go buy and what you're comfortable with. See what your house is worth, and then you can decide if you want to move or not. In the meantime, I can also share with you, you've been in your house 8 or 9 years. I can also share with you the things that you would need to do to, get your house ready for sale and how we can bring the best value to your house. And I can do that now. I work with clients for weeks and months before we actually put a sign in your yard. So just because I'm coming over, I'm not listing the house this weekend. I mean, they might, right? They might change their mind and do it that week or the week after. But I don't know that yet. I just want to get the first listing appointment. Okay. So when you think about this sort of relentless tenacity in a good way, like I want to come and I add value to our relationship and to the process for you, Mr. and Mrs. Seller, because the value I bring is knowing what things in your home buyers like today that you were maybe thinking about getting rid of. And I'm going to tell you to leave, saving you money. Secondly, you might end up choosing the wrong flooring, for example. I know what buyers like, I know what they don't like, and I can save you time and money. And they're going to be like, okay, that sounds good. And as soon as you get any type of validation on that, you then say, great. What's better for you, Thursday at 5 or Saturday at 10? Because I'm coming, right? Because I'm going on the appointment. And so adding great value to the consumer is what's going to get you hired. Bottom line, it's always about value. If you can communicate a value proposition, right, quickly, effectively, succinctly, better than anybody else, they're going to hire you. It's the same goes when you're at the house. It's the same when you are, it's the same when you are on a phone call. How that conversation goes is dictated by how you set and control that conversation. So asking really good leading questions is the key. People ask me what is so successful about someone who can convert leads? Ask yourself, what kind of questions am I asking people about the process, where they are in the home buying or home selling process? Ask yourself, do I ask enough questions? Do I really dig deep to find out what they want to do, where they want to live, and when they want to be there? And then you'll find out that every question you ask brings you to another part of the service you provide. That will lead you to the next level of service, right? And so qualifying people along the way and saying, I know you were thinking about waiting until after the holidays. My suggestion might be, it might be in your best financial interest to find out what your house is worth today and then get a pre-approval today. And then we can make a decision after you get all that information. Then you can make a decision whether you want to move now or you want to move in 3 to 6 months.
Thanks for tuning in to the Sherri Johnson Show. If today's episode gave you a breakthrough or an aha moment, please take action. And don't forget, you can grab your free download of the Sherri Johnson Goldmine Pipeline in the link below and start seeing results right away. Want even more personalized support? Book a free strategy call with our team or check out our coaching program starting at just $49 a month at sherrijohnson.com. Remember, it takes 5 contacts to get a yes, but with the right strategy, you can get there faster. Let's turn your potential into profits. I'm Sherri Johnson, and I'll see you next week.